Mimz here. Today's video is going to be a WordPress tutorial for beginners. So I created a quick PowerPoint to help me navigate this time, and I'm going to use my WordPress portal to give examples. So let's see, let's get into the table of contents here. Here are the lessons we're going to talk about today, and again, this is for beginners, so it's going to be a basic rundown of the entire thing. So we're going to start with domain and hosts, then we're going to get to themes and plugins. We'll then create and manage pages and posts. Lesson 4 is menus, widgets, and appearances. Lastly, we're going to do users, roles, and how to backup and restore with GoDaddy. So I put in this image here because it lays it out pretty well. So your website is the house. You customize your house, you paint it, you put your furniture in there. So this is your website. A domain is the address of your house. So just a unique address for your website. And then web hosting is the land that your house sits on. So quickly, I'm going to show you my domain and host. So I always use GoDaddy. Type in a domain, you have a couple of ideas, you type it in here and it tells you what's available, what's not. And then it also has WordPress kind of built in. So I only have to log into GoDaddy and I can get to my domain, I can get to my WordPress, I can get to my email. It holds pretty much everything. So I have it open already, and this is the WordPress portal. Alright, so let's get on to the next section here, which is themes and plugins. WordPress has built-in themes and plugins for you to kind of filter through. This is something designed for your specific website and your website's purpose. So there's a bunch of different ones. So before I get to the examples, a theme is a template for the look and feel. You can still manipulate it, you can still add content to it, but it's just a quick template so that you don't have to structure a formatting or certain colors and things like that. It's made for you already. And plugins provide additional functions to help your site get to the purposes that they need. So let me show you some examples of that. Here we go. So it's under appearances, and here's themes, and here's plugins. So let's go to themes first. So here are a couple that they just recommend for you, but you can also look up other ones. Let's say you want to add a new one. Here are some popular ones, and you just go through it. See how they all look different. They're all made for different purposes. So let's get to plugins, and I'll show you some that I use. The Beaver Builder, this one helps me create pages really quickly. Contact Widgets. Ninja Forms is a really popular one, and it just creates a form for people to kind of contact you or fill in some information for you. This one's my contact form, and it sends it right to your email. So that's a plugin. Next is creating and managing pages. So by default, WordPress provides a few pages. It's the essentials, your home, about me, contact me, usually a blog. So let's check that out. We'll go here. So we're just gonna look at all pages really quick. So I actually renamed all my pages, but as you can see, this is the post page, and posts are managed in a different spot. Posts are actually managed under posts. So we're gonna skip posts for now. Let's say you want to create a new page. So we're gonna go to add new. I'm gonna name this So Standard. Let's just do test because I have no imagination right now. So here is my Beaver Builder, and I usually use that, or you can use the standard edition, which is in block form. So I'm just gonna go with my plugin. So this is kind of what it looks like. So what you can do here is add rows. Let's say you want a double row. You want to put a picture and a text. Let's put a picture here. And right away, this is how easy it is. You can just choose the picture, select it, and add it to our page here. On this one, I'm going to add a text editor. Let's just add some text to it. I'm trying to be creative, but it's not working, so I'm just going to be very literal here. She is looking at the sun. I'm going to save that. But you can also do other things. You can put code, if you have a HTML code in there, put audio, videos, create some galleries. I'm going to now save this. So this is going to be our test page, and we're going to play with this the entire time. Let's go done, and I'm going to publish it. So we have a new page. Let's say you want to edit a page. So we're going to go back to our dashboard and hit pages, So I want to edit the contact page. Notice how there's two edits. There's an edit and there's a quick edit. So quick edit, you're not really editing the page or the content on the page. You are editing like the name. The slug is what you type in here in the URL. This is the slug, contact. And you can always change that to like, contact me, but I just chose contact. And you can, change it from published to just a draft. That's just quick little things that you can do there. And when you hit edit, this is what edits the actual page. If you want to delete, here, let's find our here's our new page. Oh wow, I have 2 test pages now. That's cool. I guess I was testing earlier. This is the new one right here. I'm gonna actually delete this one because I was playing with it a couple days ago and that's real trash. Alright, let's get back to the PowerPoint. Okay, so next is creating and managing posts, which is very similar to how pages are made. They're just in a different place. So let's see the dashboard here. So here's where pages is set up and posts are actually here. So here's the ones I have so far. As a quick overview, here's the title, here's the author. Tags are important because it lets people who are just Googling you or Googling a certain topic and they can find you better when you have a tag. Here's comments, which I need to filter through, and then just publish dates. And you can always change publish date. To create a new post, you just go to add new. We're gonna go really quick because it's very similar to creating a page. So add new test blog, and we're gonna use the beaver again, and you're gonna see that it looks exactly the same because that's how page builders are. They keep things pretty consistent so that you don't have to think too hard. So again, here, you can add columns here. Let's do 3 columns, and you can add pictures to each. There's a stock one. Another picture here. Really, so you just click it, you drag and drop it, and it pops up. Like it's super simple. Let's do our logo. And then for this one, let's add a text box. Say, you are cool. Alright. But yeah, so that's how you would create a new post. So let me get out of here. We're just going to disregard. Okay, fine. So if you published or you posted a post or a blog and you want to edit it, let's say, oh, I didn't categorize it. Let me categorize it now. You would just go to, actually, let's do Hyper-V because I didn't categorize it and it's a technology one. So I want to edit this one. We're going to go quick edit. I'm going to categorize it now. So it's not uncategorized, it's tech. And then you update. So now we have a tag, it's under technology, very similar to pages. Alright, let's get into the fun stuff, which is menus, widgets, and appearance. Knowing that we created the test page and we published it, it's not here. We haven't added it to the actual menu, we haven't linked it anywhere, so it's not going to be there yet. So what we need to do is we need to add it to the menu. You're going to go to appearances again. Here's menus, here's widgets, so let's go menu. And you'll see that the test page is an option now. So it's under pages, we can click it, we can add it, but it's not actually on the menu yet. Let's go ahead and add that. So we're gonna click test and hit add to menu. And look, there it is. So I'm gonna make it right before contacts. And let's save. Alright, so if we go back here and we refresh again, you'll see that there's a test page. That's the one we just created. Here's our test page and it's actually on the menu. Let's say we want to make a sub-tab. We want to make the test page a sub-tab like these instead of on the main menu. So that's the menu. That's a sub-menu. So let's save it. So how to remove it is kind of weird. You see, you try to drag it away, you try to like right-click it and nothing happens. You try to like double-click it. To delete a menu or a sub-menu, you have to hit this drop-down and then you hit remove. Going to widgets. These widgets are built in and you can just go through these and see which widgets you want. Actually, I think I added a couple here, but for the most part, these are built in. These are the widget locations. So if you can see, this is the blog slide and I have my socials here. So let's go to the blog page really quick. On the blog sidebar is my social. So a lot of what you're doing on WordPress is what your purpose is, what your website's purpose is. Mine is just it's like a portfolio. It's just like kind of like what I'm working on. So I post whatever I want. I kind of manipulate it whatever I want. But if you're trying to be like more professional, if you're trying to do like a service or an e-com, like you're trying to sell stuff, you would choose different you know, widgets, different plugins, different themes. So under appearance, here is pretty much everything we talked about today. There's the themes, customization we're gonna hit right now, widgets, menus. So when you hit customize, this pops up. So here is where you kind of manipulate your entire site. So let's look at site ID really quickly. You can change, like this is the site title right here. Let's say I change that to Boo, and that kind of like manipulates it, and there it is. You see Boo right here because I changed it here. So like colors, I mean mine is just white, but you can always change it to like blue, and you see exactly like, oh, does that look good? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's go back to the default. Let's see, going down to menus. So similar to what we saw earlier in that menu, it mimics exactly what you see here, and you can change it here as well, but I just feel like it's easier to do it there and then see it on this side. Widgets, again, widgets, I only have 4, and they're my footers, which are here, and you can see them here. So really it's the same thing in a different outlook, and you change something here and it automatically shows you what it looks like. So once you're done, you can hit publish, and all the changes that you made here will go through. Let's go back to PowerPoint. Alright, so lastly, we're going to go over users, roles, and backups. So I'm going to create and edit user, and I actually do have a user to create, so that's perfect timing. And then we'll get into backups. Let's go back here. So your users are located right here under plugs. Let's go to all users. And currently, I'm the only one here. I'm admin, so I have all rights, but I'm going to add an author. So up here, you see add new. There you go. So let's not send it yet, but here are roles. So I'm going to make her an author, but you also have admin, editor, subscriber. So they have different rights, different roles. You can always look that up, but I'm just going to make her an author because she's going to start writing blogs as well. Oops. So let's add new user. Now she'll have her own login. She can log in, she can post blogs and write some stuff on her own. To delete, you just hover over, pretty much everything's hovering over, and delete it. Okay, so backing up and restoring. This is for GoDaddy users because GoDaddy actually does it for you. So here's like an overview, and here's all of the settings and tools. So if you hit backup, you'll see that GoDaddy actually has it built in. So I have my backups twice a day, one in the morning, one in the evening, and it goes all the way back to, I believe, 3 months. So let's say we're in July right now, and it goes all the way to April. So you have 3 months to restore. You can also do like a quick backup now if you're trying to change something. Let's say right now I want to redo everything, but I don't know if it's going to turn out well. I can just launch a backup right now, and then once it's done, you know, if I want to revert back, I have the option too. So that's always super simple. Alright guys, I hope you found this helpful, and I'm in the process of creating more PowerPoints. I actually like this style. It helps me kind of focus more, so that's pretty cool. So stay tuned to more videos, and I hope you guys are staying safe. Bye guys.